Using a test like the CRAP test can help you evaluate sources, but that might not always be enough. Sometimes a source might not tell you enough information about itself, or sometimes the information a source is telling you about itself may also be false. One strategy you can employ to help you evaluate sources in a more thorough way than the CRAP test is called lateral reading. Consider how most people normally evaluate a website. They do things like look at the URL, look at the site's About page to read about it, make sure the article they want to use has information about the author, look at the site to see what date it was last updated, look to see if the site includes a works cited list or other evidence of research. These are all good strategies, but the thing that they have in common is that they are all done with information that is found only on the website that you are evaluating. This could be called vertical reading, where you go to a website and you read it from the top to the bottom, but you're only looking at information that that website itself is telling you. If you are on a website that is not a credible source, you might find evidence of that on the website, but sometimes you might not. Possibly the site is doing a great job of hiding that the information you will find there is not credible. Possibly you might even evaluate the website with the CRAP test and not find any obvious problems. This is not good because you might accidentally use an untrustworthy website. There's a strategy called lateral reading that can help you avoid this problem. What is lateral reading? Lateral reading is when you look at what other websites or other credible sources say about the source that you are evaluating. In lateral reading, you don't limit yourself to looking at the website itself. You look at outside sources to seek out information about that website's reputation. So, in lateral reading, you might do things like this. You might Google the name of the website to see if you can find a review of the website or some other type of information that tells you about its reputation. For example, maybe Wikipedia has a page that talks about the history of the website. Maybe there is a credible source that will tell you that this website might have a bias that you didn't notice. Maybe there is a credible source that tells you whether or not the information on this website is generally trustworthy or if they seem to have a lot of errors and mistakes. You could also figure out who links to the website and are those credible sources, and who cites the website. Are those credible sources? You could do some research in Google about the authors of articles on that website, and you could use Google to fact check some of the information in other sources. If the website is citing other sources, you could go to those sources and make sure that they're actually real. You can also look at those sources and see if you think the website is citing them accurately, or if maybe they're misrepresenting the other sources they're using, which sometimes happens. So, if a website or publication is untrustworthy, they will probably want to obscure or hide that information. The CRAP test is a great way to evaluate sources, but lateral reading can help you do a more thorough source evaluation. Don't be afraid to use Google or another search engine to find out more about what you're reading, watching, or finding online. Lateral reading is a smart tool that you can use to help you recognize fake news or other dubious information.